Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rosemary. This is Rosemary's You Rock Art. If you are returning, thank you, thank you, thank you. I truly appreciate it. If you're checking this out for the first time, I hope you stick around. Please consider hitting that subscribe button, like, comment, share, and hit that bell so you're notified anytime I upload a new video. Welcome to Workshop Wednesday. Today I'm working on another project on my Cricut Joy. I am working on some Christmas cards, and I have been kind of working on these Christmas cards kind of off and on all year long because they have several steps to them. The first step was to get the cardstock, cut it, fold it, score it, and this is a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 card. And so I've done all that. I have several here. The other thing I've done ahead of time is cut this cute die cut out, and I've done all of those, and so I have all that stack set aside. So the next step is with my Cricut Joy, I want to draw and cut all these snowflakes and also the slits where the insert is going to be going in. So I have one done with the insert. So see how the insert just slides right in those corners? And that's your card. No gluing. Well, I'm going to have to kind of adhere the polar bear on. But as far as the card, that is done. So the next thing after I get all the card fronts drawn and cut with the Cricut Joy, I will cut all the inserts out. And I'm just going to use my paper cutter once the silver glitter cardstock comes in. Jack has ordered me some from Amazon, and this is something I had in my stash, so I didn't have enough for all the Christmas cards. So anyway, today I'm just going to show you how the Cricut Joy draws those snowflakes and then cuts them out and then cuts the slits out for the insert. So yeah, here it is. So a couple of weeks ago on Workshop Wednesday, I showed you how I was using my Cricut Joy to make a card. And so I wanted to give you some more detail on how I did this. So I open up Cricut Design Space from my iPad. Let me go back one more step. So here is Cricut Design Space. I open that up, and then it comes up, and I am in the machine Cricut Joy. So you would click up here and select the machine. I already did that. Then I want to make this card with the snowflake, and I already kind of pre-selected that. So you select that. Then it's going to give you some things you need to click on and read through. So I'm going to scroll. And this is what I want to do. It tells you what materials you're going to need. So it tells you a little bit about the card and what you're going to need. Everything. And if you need a little tutorial, you can click on that as well. So we're okay with all of that. And that's the card it's going to make. So yes, I'm okay with that. So I go and press Make It. And right now it is wanting me to do, go ahead and press this next little button, which is Make It. Okay, and it's going to get things ready. Now it's needing me to select some of these items, and I have cardstock. You can do smart vinyl or anything like that. I'm going to click that there, which is cardstock. It's medium cardstock. Then it wants me to load the pin, which I already have done. I loaded the pin in the clamp, and all you do is, here's my pin. You just put it in there. You don't press it down hard or anything, and then clamp it shut. Then the next thing it wants me to do is get my, let me see, my card mat, which is this right here. And then what I'm going to do, I'm trying to do this with one hand, so hope I can do this. Let me move some stuff out of the way. Okay, so I have a card that's already cut, scored and folded. It is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And all you do is you open the card up. Well, you open the card up like this, and you slide it between the matte and the sticky part. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do this with one hand. Oh yeah, here, well, it goes between here. I already done one, so let me show you what I'm talking about. I can't do it with one hand. And I'm trying to hold my other iPad. So here is the card that I slid in there, and you can see, well, it's already stuck down. Let me see if I can do this, guys. I'm going to be a little persistent here. Okay, and then let's see if I can do this. I need to slide it. There we go. Oh, perfect. Okay, I'm going to slide it in there. You line it up really well, which I may not be able to do with one hand. Okay, and then this is sticky right here, so you're going to press that down, which that's what I've done here. But this is already lined up. You see that little arrow at the top? That's what you're going to do and put right in there. And you see these little notches there? You're going to put your mat underneath that, slide it underneath there, and then that's the Cricut grabs it. Now it is checking to see if I put it in right and aligned it correctly. I did, so I go back here and I push this little green button, and now it's going to get started. It's going to be drawing first. So we're going to watch that as it draws little snowflakes. I hope these little videos to show you how the Cricut Joy works is helpful. I think it's fascinating. I love to see this thing work and do its thing. As you can see, it's drawing the little snowflakes. And then it'll tell you where it's at on the screen. Okay, still drawing. Okay, it stopped, and it tells you on the screen that you need to change a tool. You need to take the pen out. So I'm going to do that. Take your pen out, and you're going to replace it with the blade, and that's what this is. Just drop it in there. You don't have to push it down or anything. Clamp it shut, and then go over to your program and hit make it, or the little green button, and then it will start making the cuts. It's making all the little cuts. It's making the slits right there on the corners for your insert, and it's just going to now cut out snowflakes. And it really does not take that long at all. You can see the program right there running. It doesn't have much long to go. There's the slit on one corner and another slit for the other last corner there. And that is done. It's going to kind of pull that card mat out. And over here, you have the option of try again. And I think it's to make another card, but all I'm doing is I'm going to hit unload. And you see it unload, and you are done. You take that off, and this is what you get, because I've already done a bunch. You get this card. You can see it there. See where it made all the cuts and the drawing? And then I'm also saving the snowflake that it cuts out, because I'm going to use that on the inside of my card. And here's the snowflake it cuts out. So I'm not throwing that away. That comes from right there. I'm saving that. And I will put a card together, and I'll be back to show you. The next thing I'm going to do is cut out an insert for this card. And this is the card insert. This is my pattern for the Cricut Joy 3, and well, there's the dimensions there. Okay, and here is one that I cut out. It is a thicker cardstock. It's a thicker glitter cardstock, and all I did is you put the insert right in there, and you just slide your insert in those slits where the Cricut Joy cut, and then you see that on the outside. I really like the glitter paper. Then this die, a dear friend sent me this die, and I'd done these ahead of time. Aren't they cute? I think it's perfect for this. So all I'm going to do is glue him down there, and that is my Christmas card. Those are going to be my Christmas cards. And then on the inside, I am going to, see if I can open this. It's a challenge working with one hand and holding an iPad. I'm going to grab one of these snowflakes that was cut out by the Cricut Joy. I'm going to glue that down there. And then over here, oh, I already had a snowflake. Okay, over here on this side, I am going to try to figure out how to write Merry Christmas with the Cricut Joy. And once I figure that out, I will share that with you guys. Or if I can't figure it out, how I can do to write the text with the Cricut Joy, I will, of course I have a stamp that says Merry Christmas. I will stamp my cards. So that's kind of what I worked on today. A little bit kind of the same of what I brought to you last Workshop Wednesday, but I thought I'd go into more detail about how it works in the Cricut design space, which is this here. So I hope that was helpful. So that's what I'm kind of playing around with today, trying to get, not putting the whole card together. I am just trying to cut all these, or, you know, not cut, but have the Cricut Joy draw and cut all these cards out. And then I'm just laying stacks of them over there. And then later on, I'll cut all my inserts. I'll cut all of those out, then assemble that. And then later on, I will put all the polar bears on the card, on the front of the card. So it's like an assembly line style kind of card making. Isn't that really cool? I am really enjoying learning more about my Cricut Joy, and what an incredible little machine that is. So I got lots of work to still do on my Christmas cards. Once I have them all completed, or, you know, every time I do another step, I will certainly share that with you. All right, that's all I have for Workshop Wednesday. Thanks for hanging out with me for just a bit. I truly appreciate it. Be safe, be happy, be positive, and until next time, you guys rock.